In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on November 3rd, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Seattle Kraken versus Minnesota Wild. The Seattle Kraken face the Minnesota Wild with both teams off to strong starts to the season. The Kraken have a 5-4-2 record and have won back-to-back games. The Wild have a 5-4-1 record and with 2 wins in a row have leaped to the top of the Central Division. Both teams are looking to improve in the Western Conference, and the upcoming game looks to be a great one as a result. It was a rocky start to the season, but it appears the Minnesota Wild are finally starting to round into the team many projected to be a major contender. Winners of their last 2 games has seen the Wild offense explode with 8 goals over that stretch, and the reemergence of their goaltender Marc-Andre Fleury. Flower has allowed 4 goals over those games, but looked especially sharp in the Montreal game, making 34 saves and hanging a save percentage of .971. He has always been a streaky netminder, and when he's hot, things go well for the Wild. They are just 2-3-0 on home ice this season, but I expect them to pull out of the slow start, as this team was 31-8-2 at home last season, one of the best marks in the league. On the away side is a pesky Seattle team that has turned some heads on their way to a 5-4-2 start. They have also won their last 2 games, but may run into some difficulty. To their credit, they have been great at even strength and scoring well at 53.1% in Corsi metrics, but it's still early, and the Wild are right up there with them at 51.2%. The Kraken are also playing poorly on the defensive side, which is cause for concern. They are allowing 3.46 goals per game through 11 games, a decent sample size. Go with the talent in Minnesota tonight, so the Minnesota Wild money line is our full game side pick. The Kraken, who average 3.45 goals per game, should create plenty of scoring chances against a Wild defense that is allowing 3.4 goals per game, with Jaden Schwartz, Matthew Beniers, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great passes. The Wild, who have scored 20 goals in their last 5 games, should run up the score against the Kraken, who allow 3.45 goals per game, with Kirill Kaprizov, Matt Zuccarello, Matt Boldy, and the rest of the forward unit crashing the net on the rush and creating open shots with great puck movement, while Callan Addison generates shots on the net from the blue lines. The Kraken have scored 5 goals in 4 of their last 5 games. The Wild have scored 4 times in 3 of their last 4 games. This season, 3 of Seattle's road games have had a total of 9 goals, so they certainly get firing away from home. In the 3 times these 2 teams played last season, the games went over, and Kraken games versus Western Conference opponents have gone over in 5 of their last 6, while the Wild have 4 straight overs versus fellow Western Conference teams. Both teams have been carried by their offenses, and the upcoming game should reflect that, with both forward units stepping up and piling on the goals. We are riding the trends here. This will be a high-scoring game dominated by the 2 offenses. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Kings versus Chicago Blackhawks. The Los Angeles Kings and the Chicago Blackhawks will face off on Thursday night at the United Arena in Chicago, Illinois, in a Western Conference matchup. The Kings are 4th in the Pacific Division and are coming off of a 5-2 road loss on Tuesday against the Dallas Stars. The Blackhawks are 4th in the Central Division and are riding a 4-game losing streak, as they last played on Tuesday night, where they lost at home 3-1 to the New York Islanders. This will be the first of 3 games against each other this season, as they play next Thursday in Los Angeles as well. This should be an interesting matchup between 2 pretty decent teams. The Kings are 0-5 in their last 5 Thursday games and 22-7 in their last 29 versus a team with a losing record. The Blackhawks are 9-20 in their last 29 home games and 17-37 in their last 54 overall. The over is 7-1-2 in Kings' last 10 overall. The over is 6-2 in Blackhawks' last 8 overall. The Kings are 4-1 in the last 5 meetings in Chicago and 10-2 7-3 in the last 13 meetings. The home team is 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. The favorite is 4-1 in the last 5 meetings. The Los Angeles Kings have been better this season at both ends of the ice, and they've feasted on teams with losing records dating back to last season. However, this is a lot of plus money to give a Blackhawks club that's been competitive through 10 efforts. The Chicago Blackhawks may have come up short more times than not, but they've been in the majority of their games this season, and that at least gives you a puncher's chance to cash your ticket. So the Chicago Blackhawks money line is our full game side pick. These teams have been able to do well according to their power play percentage, as the Kings are 19th in the sport with a 20.8 power play percentage, while the Blackhawks are 6th in the NHL with a 27.3 power play percentage up to this point. Defensively, neither team has been good, as Los Angeles is allowing 3.92 goals per game, while Chicago is giving up 3.3 goals per game right now. Both teams have allowed power play goals and have scored on those attempts as well. Gabriel Velarde, Kevin Fiala, Patrick Kane, and Jonathan Toews are all huge players that all have the ability to put up points in this game. The over is 3-1 in their last 5 games against one another. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Nashville Predators versus Calgary Flames. A pair of Western Conference teams take the ice in Cowtown trying to pick up 2 points in the standings. The Nashville Predators are on the road as they make the trip to face the Calgary Flames Thursday night. Nashville was dropped 7-4 on the road by Edmonton Tuesday night in their previous contest. Calgary ended up on the wrong end of a 5-4 score at home against Seattle Tuesday night in their previous contest. In the last 10 meetings, the Flames own a 5-2-3 advantage between the teams. The last 4 games in the series have been decided in overtime or a shootout, with the Flames claiming a 5-4 overtime win on the road in the most recent matchup on April 26, 2022. The Flames are 6-0 in their last 6 games against teams with a winning percentage below .400 and are 4-1 in their last 5 against teams in the Central Division. While I believe the Flames can turn things around quickly due to their talent, the Nashville Predators do not seem to have a true identity. Nashville is 1-3 on the road, while Calgary is 4-3 at home. The Predators are also 0-7 in their last 7 games with only 1 day of rest. The Nashville Predators have been a complete mess since coming back to the States, as the defense has been getting worse by the week and the offense has yet to get off the ground. It's hard to get behind the Predators with confidence in their current form. The Calgary Flames have played their best hockey at home, and they have the offensive firepower to give the Predators all they can handle. Barring a major upset, the Flames should be able to take care of business at home. So the Calgary Flames money line is our full game side pick. Nashville comes into this game having the under post a narrow 5-4-1 advantage in their contests this season. The Predators have seen the over go 2-1 in their 4 road games, including the contest in Prague against the Sharks. Nashville has seen an average total of 6.1 goals per game on the season, but that number skyrockets to 7.5 goals per game in their road contests. Calgary has seen the under go 4-3-1 in their 8 games on the year. The Flames have seen the under go 4-3 in their 7 home games on the year. Calgary has seen an average total of 6.62 goals per game, and that number slips slightly to 6.57 goals per game at home. With Markstrom in goal and Saros looking for a rebound performance, look for this game to wind up below the total. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.